Time for us to head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one about Deshaun Watson and what happens with that suspension.
Hey, gang. I'm just calling and giving my 2 cents. I think that the Deshaun Watson thing will be at least 12 games, if not a full year. This thing's been going on for 2 years, and hearing it's going to be 6 to 4 games, that's not going to happen. The NFL they're going to lay down the law on Deshaun. And talking about a Super Bowl roster, we got a great roster, but with a backup quarterback, Jacoby Brissett, he's obviously not Deshaun Watson. I mean, we're looking at 8-9 and 9-8 or 7-9, perhaps, just like it was last year. So it's going to be up to the NFL, but I don't see a 4 or 6 game suspension happening anytime soon. Thanks for taking my call. Bye.
As always, we appreciate all of the voicemails. Mary Kay, I don't really have a sense. I'm all over the place. Ask me the day, and it probably changes how long I think the suspension is going to be as I read things and compare things. But the one point I want to make, Browns were 8-9 with, in Baker. This isn't a knock on Baker Mayfield. The quarterback play last year was inconsistent and it was bad. Jacoby Brissett, if you're comparing him to the quarterback play that you got a season ago, is an upgrade because he's more consistent. Kevin Stefanski can game plan and know more what he's going to get. I think the thing to remember is the quarterback play was below par, and it came kind of out of nowhere last year. They were expecting a lot more.
Yeah, they were, and some of it had to do with the injury. We don't know exactly how much, and we might not know that for a long time until we see Baker Mayfield play again in another situation. But as you mentioned, and the other thing about this, I think, is the fact that there were a lot of other extenuating circumstances that led to some of the offense's woes last season, including the fact that Kareem Hunt missed most of the season. Jarvis Landry was injured for most of the season. Odell Beckham Jr. left in the middle of the season. Jack Conklin missed most of the season. And Jed Wills was very hurt. So it just was not what anybody was expecting. And I don't think it can all be placed on Baker's shoulders. And therefore, I do think that when he does end up with a new team at some point, if the team is any good, he will probably be better than he was last year for all of those reasons I just mentioned. So, yes, I think Jacoby Brissett will have a chance to win more games and have an easier time of it than Baker did last year, as long as he's healthy too.
Yeah, I would agree. And I'm with you. I think Baker Mayfield will end up playing wherever he lands. He'll end up playing in the NFL for quite a few years.